Hi, how are you doing, Pisces? This is your reading for the next 48 hours. I'm really hoping you're having a wonderful day. I'm really hoping you're having a blessed day. So, Pisces, I feel like you're coming to a crossroads, my guy. I feel like you're coming to a crossroads. Old person or new person? Yourself or others? Money, spending money or holdings? Yeah, you coming. You kind of like spend your money or save your money. Something needs to be revealed to you. And as simple as it seems, I want you to go with the option of saving money, because with that, it's going to make you feel quite empowered. I feel like your intuition is guiding you to really um, be reserved in the way you go by things, in yourself, in your self-esteem, love and care, what you're giving off. I feel like just trying to bring that to yourself. It's kind of like if you've been giving love to others, bring that to yourself. Love yourself, not yourself. If you've been just have that greediness of your energy in terms of if you've been working on things or dealing with things out of a place of insecurity, I feel like just take it back in. Yeah, I was wondering where this card would be. Balance out your work and playtime. Work and playtime. What you're doing for work and what you do for fun. Try to really balance that out. If you need an element of fun within your life, try and do that. But I really feel like balance your money mostly. This is really one thing that I can't really run from. So just save. Watch how much you're saving and how much you're keeping. Yeah, it's gonna help you move forward, Pisces. With the Chariot, really, damn, Pisces, that's beautiful, man. You start off, dang. Just to let you know, out of everybody else, I feel like your reading is quite really happy and celebrating. Quite amazing. But with the Chariot, I feel like you gotta keep things moving. The reason why I say that is kind of like, look at your life. You're trying to move on forward with the aspects of your life. You're trying to really move on forward. You might be dealing with a Cancer or a fire sign, at least Leo, Sagittarius. With the Chariot, I really feel like what you're doing within your life, what you have within your life, it's quite amazing, especially that you're an intuitive sign. I really feel like what's happening within your life is that you're realizing what you have in front of you right now, what you're working on right now, and what do you want to bring with you. What do you want to carry on forward? Because with the Chariot, you can't move on forward and having things around you that just want to go there and there. It's kind of like I'm moving forward, and with everything I can handle, with everything I can have that's going to allow me to move forward, I can carry that. I'm going to carry that with things in my life that I feel like these need to come with me. These things need to be really influenced. These things I need them on my journey to become the person I want to be, on my journey to happiness. Okay, wow. On my journey to happiness, I need this and I need that to just keep coming with me. I need to be working on these things. These relationships. I need to be taking care of this aspect of my life. King of Wands. As others try to walk on one straight road, I feel like you yourself, you should. Well, the way you're coming off is kind of like you're taking the sidewalk. You're being quite yourself. You want to really achieve that success by really getting to it, by really working for it, by really putting in the work and the efforts. You might be having a pull from different directions. Focus on one thing at a time. Focus on what you have in front of you, Pisces. I can't finesse that a lot. You might be having somebody in your energy who's quite they have a charm. They have this, the way they talk is quite amazing. It's quite charismatic, I want to say. And it could be you, could be a person in your life. I have the Queen of Wands as well. Somebody who's a bit expressive, puts themselves out there, always wants to guide people, always have something to offer the people. I feel like these are two different individuals. You might be the one who's a bit of okay, I need this, I'm going after it, and people quite admire that. And there is this person within your life. They might be having counsel within their church. I feel like there's something that needs to be brought, just something that needs to be let go, something that needs to be released within this connection, so that it can be a bit stable, so that things can really flow safely. I feel like what you're dealing with right now, you're just dealing with one thing at a time, just trying to deal with what you can. Just try to focus on one thing. I'm not gonna say try to do what you can handle, because I know you can handle a lot, but just trying to do one thing, just regardless of what you can handle. You have so much coming in for you, and the worst thing is that you think you can handle it. The reason why I said the worst thing is because you have the Five of Wands, and what came after that is the Page of Swords. As much as you can think you can handle all that, I want you to focus on what you have in front of you, just what needs to be worked on at this current time being. Use your logic, use your mind. Where does your mind need to be? Where does your mind need to grow? Where does your mind need to be influenced? And with the Hierophant, I feel like whatever you are working on is quite, it makes you a bit social. It could be a relationship which you might be working on. You might be being advised to really have one partner. Well, you might be dealing with a Taurus. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius. Try to change the way you've been going by situation, rather than you just being stuck in one way, just doing the thing the same old way. Just trying to actually go over the boundary, just go over the element. It's kind of like, regardless, you having one thing to work on, rather than you being okay, I need to change this and work on another thing. Try to find the way you can influence that and make it a bit better, because what you have, there's commitment, there is a bit of a stronghold, there is something you can trust within this connection, there is something that you can really rely on, there's something that you can always come back to. It's just like it needs you to really be focused on how you can work on this, and how you can influence this, and how you can make yourself better, and how you can really feel stable without running all over the place. And that comes from you willing to change, and willing to influence your life, and willing to really go above and beyond. Because as much as normal shit feels good and just amazing, there is a uniqueness in you looking for something. There is really joy. There is an amazing type of joy. There is an amazing type of energy that comes from you going back to the universe to look for happiness, to look for stability. I feel like at this time you should be asking the universe what you want. With the Six of Pentacles, ask what you want. You will receive. The universe has so much it can offer you. But just be willing. The reason why it's kind of like, think about it. You're a kid who's trying to build a castle with Play-Doh. Okay, let's just go with that example. It doesn't matter. You're a kid who's trying to build a castle with Play-Doh, and every time you're being given Play-Doh, you're being given a small can of Play-Doh, and that can only last you for how much? 5 seconds. And it's kind of like you build that and you go back to the universe. It's kind of like, hey, I need more Play-Doh because I'm building. And it's kind of like the universe sees what you're doing. Trust me, don't underestimate. It's the universe we live in, just always watching, always really there for us. It's just the energy of you put in the work, go look for more, pray to the universe for more. And then come back and put in more work, pray the universe for more, and put in more work. And you know what you're going to get out of that? The Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune comes in kind of like, oh man, I've been seeing, kind of like the universe, I'm sorry. It's kind of like the universe coming in like, oh man, I've been seeing you putting in effort. Oh shit, I've been really seeing you putting in the work. I've really been seeing you doing all this and that. What do you want? What do you really crave moving on forward? Where does your heart lie? Where do your desires really be? Do you want that? Do you really want to proceed with that? Do you really want do you want something new? What do you want out of life for yourself? Do you want love? Do you want partnership? Do you want transformation? It's kind of like, it's up to you. The wheel of fortune is here to tell you that what you're putting in is gonna determine how much you're gonna get out of the situation, and that's quite beautiful because I can feel it. You got the sun 2 times, and I did Capricorn and Aquarius, and you're the only one who's starting off the day with the sun. And you know what comes after the sun? Your wish fulfillment. There is a wish fulfillment here, but you gotta be willing to go through the change. You gotta be willing to look at yourself, look at your life. What aspect do I need to bring down? What aspect do I really need to improve as an individual? I think this is 8 of Swords. No, sorry, Justice. Justice. With the 8 of Swords, the fuck am I saying 8 of Swords for? Is that 8 of Swords? No, it's just Justice, King of Swords, and Knight of Swords. Swords. You're being quite logical, Pisces. You're being quite logical this time because, you know, justice is needed within a connection, and fairness done to you and fairness done to others. There's a need for balance that's needed within one's life so that you can move on for the better. However, oh wow, okay. So as you go through this tower, I feel like some change is really coming down. Some shit is going down. I really feel like it's going down so that balance can come in within your life. It's kind of like you have your scales and something within your scales was a bit tipped. It's kind of like, yeah, this situation, it's not built on a solid foundation, and there's just a bunch of rocks that we're building a tower. These rocks don't have any glue or cement or concrete between them. This shit gotta fall down so that a new one can be built. And that tower you might have been building on, so it might have been heavying on you, 10 of Wands. It might really burdening you, and now it's about time shit goes down so that those scales can come back to balance. And there is happiness. As soon as that, wow, okay, that's really, okay. So this is how it's gonna go. Reading them, you just went from the tower, the nine of cups, and the sun. No. Reading them, it came from the sun, the 9 of cups, and the tower. But I just saw a spider walk over, so really that way. So yeah, as this change comes in, you're going to be feeling quite independent, feeling good enough. I feel like you might be feeling single, acting single, just feeling like you are good on your own emotionally. There is that satisfaction around you. It could also be that you made a wish and your wish is coming true at this time, and it's making you mad happy. You know, there is no need. Okay, you're being a bit logical of who you let in your life, a bit of a skeptic. However, within you, how you're feeling is kind of the Queen of Wands. I'm ready to guide people. I'm ready to really influence people. I'm ready to really show people how to move forward. I'm ready to really work with people. But how you come in, both, is a really logical person who doesn't take shit for shit. And they know what they're looking for. Maybe that's what needs to be brought down. Communication might be something that's needed within your life. Communication might be something that's necessary. Communication might be something that you gotta improve on. Maybe take control a bit more. you know. Man, when I'm seeing raindrops fall down, just wanna be in them and eat them up. Blah 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 blah. I'm eating water droplets. There might be a phone call coming in. It might be coming in from a work situation. It might be verbal communication taking place within your life. You might be needing to talk to somebody about what you're desiring out of a connection. But communication needs to take place. I feel like financially you're moving on to a better path. It's kind of like, oh, okay. So with the Six of Pentacles, I feel like the universe might have been asking you, how bad do you want this? How bad do you really, really want this? And I feel like you're answering, I want it bad. And now the universe is showing you, if you truly want it really bad, I'm gonna give you an opportunity. And as I give you this opportunity, you gotta be willing to let go of what's already gone. You gotta be willing to let go of connections, people who are gone, who have left your life. You're gonna be willing to, you know, just be a bit understanding of what you have within your life, so that you can use it to your strategy, you can use it to your advantage to build a better life, a better beginning, a better journey. You know, using what you have, not crying about what you lost, because what you lost is already gone. But understanding that I have this within my life and I really want to make it, I want to make the most of it. It's kind of like, yeah, the universe adds on top of that. You know, it's kind of like, yeah, I love doing this and this and this. It's kind of like, okay, but you don't need all that. You have what you need, and it's making you quite satisfied. What you have is what you need. What you want is what you can achieve. Focus. I want you to focus. You have the Seven of Cups. This is why I got excited. Seven of Cups, Ten of Cups, and Three of Cups, and the Page of Cups. Did you start off with the Page of Pentacles? Sorry. Was it you standing on the Page of Pentacles? Sorry, I get confused. This reading's been taking so long, I can't tell if it's Aquarius or you. But if you started off with the Page of Pentacles, let's just go with it, because it's still here. Man, I've been so here for so long. I grew a beard. Oh my God. Oh wow. I grew a beard. I can't remember how long I've been sitting here. It's been 3 minutes. Yeah, oh yeah, I know. But a man loses track of time after 60 seconds. Anyway, this is what I'm saying. Focusing on what you're doing. There's a lot of opportunities coming in. And they're coming in at a time where you are learning. Isn't that beautiful? You are learning about something, trying to work on it, trying to improve in it. Maybe you are not getting paid for it. You're still just running around the ropes. Could be that you even sidetracking to even acquire more knowledge with what you already have. But there is an improvement of your finances in terms of you gotta learn more to get more. But it's something you enjoy, something you really invested in. Opportunities that you are looking forward to. Opportunities that you're wondering if they're looking at you. It's opportunities within your life. Opportunities within your life. People also, if you're looking for love, you have options. You show them what you got, what you do. It's quite amazing. And people keep their eye on you. People are willing to sit and see what you have done or the work you have been putting in. But what's the good in showing something you're not done with? What's the good with not taking your time and really focusing on yourself? What's the good in doing something you enjoy, and as soon as you realize somebody's watching, you go and just run off, stop what you're doing? That's what you're being advised to do right now. Focus. Focus on what you're doing. Focus on acquiring more skills. Focus on celebrating. Focus on having fun. Focus on really having that explosive energy between you, yourself, your relationships, your partners, within even your connections. There is an emotional fulfillment that's coming in. 10 of Cups. From yourself. And it comes in with home stability. Home stability. People seeing you as an example. Yeah, maybe let's be honest. Maybe in your life you don't have love. I'm sorry, it's just an example that came through. I got a 3 of Swords. I feel like maybe you do have love. It could go differently for different people, but you might be feeling some sort of pain. Depending on where you are, who you are, what you're dealing with. It might be a heartbreak. It might be pain within your connections. But what I'm trying to say with the 3 of Swords is just like, not everything is going to be perfect. Not everything is going to be sunshine and rainbows. Not everything is going to be toothbrush and toothpaste. It's just the sense of you yourself individually, independently. Who are you? What are you working on? What are you trying to achieve? Because people will always be there. It's just like sometimes you got to really be willing to go through the little... Yes, it feels like the little pains through life, the little heartbreaks within your life. Just you gotta be willing to be walking through the little darkness patches within your life, because the darkness you're walking through is about maybe it's just something in your life to really balance out the good. Do you understand? It's kind of like you can't have a perfect life. And if you're looking for that, I don't want to really break it down, but sure, go look for it. But there's nobody who's perfect. There is literally nobody in this world who's perfect. It's just like, as you have your goods, as I'm telling you, everything you're doing is attracting a lot of people, a lot of attention, a lot of eyes on you. A lot of love offers. Maybe you're trying to go after love through those options which you already have, and how it's turning out is the sense of not just pain. It's kind of like focus on what you're doing. Do you want somebody to tell you, hey buddy, just focus on what you're doing? Is that what you want? Do you want somebody to really give you that push? You want somebody stable? You want somebody in your life who's a bit trustworthy? Well, sucks to be that, okay? Sorry, sucks to be you as well. Because how you coming off is somebody who's independent. 9 of Pentacles. Financially independent. No problems, you can really look around, enjoy what you have. But what's the good in that? You have kind of like everything you could need right now, the self-esteem you need to be pushed on forward. Maybe the person who you want isn't so stable and they're having to walk on their own terms, they're having to walk with their own dreams. Maybe they had their own dreams as well, you know. Not everybody's gonna be somebody for somebody. Sometimes you gotta be your person. You gotta be your greatest motivator. You gotta be your greatest enemy and your greatest inspiration. When you're feeling like life is going too good, you gotta really understand that I'm myself. It feels good really wilding out and spending it with everybody else, but it's kind of like I'm good by myself. But having a friend or two will not hurt. You know, sometimes you need that within your life. But don't be dependent on them. Don't Don't keep things to yourself as well. But also just try to find that a release, something you can do to release your energy. Focus on that, you know. It's going to help you in the future move on without any problems. It's just like you can choose to exit on the highway you're running on right now. This is why I feel like your energy might be a bit fast-paced, because you're having this happiness coming in. And you know, when you're happy, you know, I guess your energy is just all over the place. It's kind of like you can choose to you're a crossroads, you know. It's kind of like you're driving on the highway, but your life, you're driving through the highway, and you can either exit right now, you know, just exit and just go have fun, party, you know, enjoy yourself, or you can keep things moving on forward. Keep focusing on one thing at a time. Just keep experimenting with what you already have. Keep moving forward in terms of people see you as an example, but they don't know what you've been through. They don't know what you're going through. Funny I say that, and the Queen of Swords shows up. It's kind of like they don't know the towers you had to go through, the change you had to create for yourself so that you can become even better than you were last time. It's kind of like you need to set up a home foundation, a home stability for yourself. You might be even getting a home. You need to really set up that play energy, that element of partnership within you and your person. If both of you need to work on really coming together and really creating something strong, building a stronger future. But whatever you're doing, I really feel like just try out something different. It's something gonna help you a lot, because you yourself, you're coming off as quite somebody who's stuck in their ways, open for communication but not ready to change for anybody. But there is a sense of, if you're not willing to change for anybody, can you at least change for yourself? Can yourself be the greatest inspiration for change? Because you don't know how the situation is going to turn out unless you're willing to try it out. Thank you, Pisces. Have a nice one.